So hello everybody, welcome to Post Credits. I am James,
I am Elliot.
and today we are watching Departures, also known as Then Came You. It's got two names.
Is it actually?
It does, yeah. I don't know which one's the official name. I'm very hyped for this movie. What do you know about this movie? So Elliot's never seen it. Elliot, what do you know?
They get together, don't they?
Who are you saying is they?
Maybe
Otis,
William.
Asa.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not gonna say anything, but I will say there's one couple, I guess you could say, one romance, which just feels so off to me. Okay?
Okay.
And, like, it just, for me, it just doesn't go together. But I'll let you see it, But for me, I was like, this just doesn't feel right.
He is me, paying no attention, driving.
Just ignoring your family.
Yeah.
That's literally what I do as well, I'm not gonna lie.
The only thing there that would have brought it more close to home is if, like, the dad kept trying to speak to him and he had to keep taking his headphone off and be like, what?
Yeah, like, why are you talking to me, dude? I know exactly what you...
She's doing a Jonathan.
A Jonathan. I knew you were going to say that. I knew you were going to say that. Jonathan. She's embracing her inner Jonathan.
And now she's going up to talk to him? What?
That was you, right? With your dad and your brother?
That I just took a picture of.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Really?
I don't know what it is. They just don't go together.
How is that even possible?
No.
You, my friend,
No.
are a disgrace.
It's
Like,
the
the
fact that she
very-
looks like 26 and he looks
So
like
you writing
16. This is what clubs are like. This is where you should come out. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, I would be Otis.
No. Me.
That is actually, yeah, for sure. That was me when I was in the car with my granddad. He wouldn't stop talking.
I'll put that in the video.
He's never gonna watch this.
You never know. You never know.
He doesn't even know what YouTube is. Oh, Asa's got moves.
Me in the club.
That is totally what I'd be like in the club.
But it doesn't matter because everyone's drunk. No one cares.
I'm worried how much I'm relating to Asa.
As a parent, man, that must be devastating to know that your kid's like, you know.
Oh, 1,000,000%. Like,
Because like you got to walk into that room and then one day you'll be like, well, they ain't gonna be in this room anymore.
but I'm glad they've shown it because I feel like it would have been a bit of a.
Don't you do it.
Say a lot of good things about
Don't you do it. Don't you do it.
It's only a little. It's only a little one. Only a little one. See, only a little. Only a little. Elliot, here you go. You wanted this.
I didn't want this.
You wanted this, bro.
Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. That's perfectly legal, you know, it's fine. If people love each other, they could do it or whatever. But that doesn't excuse the fact that it just looks kind of weird.
That's the thing. It does. I think a part of that maybe is obviously it doesn't help. We're kind of his age, so it just looks more weird for us.
Yeah.
I
'Cause
think that's a bit of
it's
it.
like we couldn't picture ourselves in that
Yeah, it's
scenario.
just like oh, it's just yeah.
Wait. Oh, she's texting the other dude. No.
Wait, which other dude?
No.
Wait,
That dude who was kissing what's her face at the
No.
party.
no, she
I'm
wasn't,
sorry,
was
but
she?
the dining experience
Yeah?
isn't 100% authentic.
No, Elliot, you better be
That was
lying.
so much crossed off the list when it was like get his number.
Elliot, you better be lying.
I ain't lying.
See what I do.
Oh no! Wait,
I like
no!
Like you just met him. Come on, man.
Do you think she is a rubber?
Sorry, I didn't.
Don't say that.
So is he has a cancer fetish after.
Wait, Elliot, I just realised something.
What?
She wasn't married.
I
Illegal.
missed you.
That was a legal
I did.
intercourse.
Really?
Elliot,
Amazing. Okay, bye-bye.
I'm sorry.
No.
Sky!
Elliot, I'm sorry, man.
You knew this was coming?
Huh?
Man, that's fucked up. You should. Oh,
She's not dead. She's not dead.
I know, but still.
Any change?
That was perfect time. I was like, Elliot, I'm sorry. Boof. No.
If she dies, I swear to God, I'm gonna murder you.
Dude,
Sky.
I promise you it's a happy ending.
You haven't confirmed or denied if she dies or not.
Well, that's the thing, because I feel like if I said she dies, or if I said she doesn't die, you're gonna think I'm lying either way, you know.
I guess.
So I don't want to put that thought of like, oh, is he lying? So I'm just not saying anything about it. But it's a happy ending.
This isn't about you. Okay?
Yes.
And what you
Thank
think
you.
you can or can't do. This is
But
about
I
her.
feel like this emotional
She
talk
needs
isn't
you.
earned because the brother's not in it enough.
I kind of get what you're saying. I kind of get what you're saying for sure. Yeah, I kind of get what you mean. But I think it's just more because we haven't. I don't know how to say this. Like, it's not like we've seen them together not being close. You know, it's just that we haven't seen them together.
Yeah.
So like, it would be nice if we've seen it more, but it's not like we. It's not like it's hard for us to believe they're close
Hmm.
because there's no reason not to. Oh
He dare
no!
not make her casket, I swear to God. That's why they just showed those 2 scenes.
No!
Yes, it is.
You're making connections that aren't even there. Oh man. Let's flash a little bit of colour on there. Come on, Cameron.
I'd say stain it.
I won't mind to be like bright orange.
No, you don't.
Why? How do you know I want? I get really defensive. How do you know I want? Come on, then. I was like, I want mine to go like, no, you don't.
Bingham, what's got you into this mess?
Elliot,
Well, Bingham wasn't me.
Elliot.
If you're gonna dig yourself out of it,
What?
you're gonna have to
I
do
got
it.
one word for you.
Do not say bangarang.
I'm not
or I
sure
will
what's on
kill
the
you.
inside of this.
Okay, I got a different.
I'm gonna having me around to help.
What?
Ricky.
No, shut up.
Once I put in a good word for
But have you got tears?
No.
Once I told you guys
No, why would you think that?
See, as much as we laugh
Well,
about
it's
it and
okay.
stuff and all that, like, it genuinely is serious. Like,
But she gets better, Elliot. She gets better.
what do you mean? They're at the funeral right now.
No, they're not.
That's not his sister's grave.
Whose grave is it? Elliot, how'd you feel, mate? It's silence. Elliot, where are you?
I'm just waiting for you to be done. Are you done?
I'm done.
Don't know why you're laughing. This is serious.
How you were like, wait, that's not his sister's grave. And you were like putting it together. What do you think they might be?
Are they all his birthdays? Yeah.
Damn. That's actually sad.
I feel like he's got serious regrets about not,
Me too. Like
being with her.
obviously from the beginning I knew that they didn't get together from when we started watching. But it always feels like they're going to.
Yeah.
It really does. Oh, they just killed it. I can't. Oh my goodness.
I can't believe they did that.
Me neither.
And that's it?
They didn't even look, they didn't even say goodbye. They didn't even say goodbye. It was just she was there and she's dead. How do you feel that they're actually the main romance of the movie?
I don't like it.
The thing that annoys me about it is like I actually really like both of them as actors and like as a character. I'm sorry, Elliot. I'm sorry.
My
That's-
god, it's with departures because it's at an airport and Sky departs.
of life. So that is it for our reaction.
That's like an 8.
We just went on a journey. We just went on a journey, Elliot. There's a lot to process. There's a lot to process, isn't it?
It is. It is. See, as much as movies do like copy each other with these respects, like I like these kind of movies.
Me
I know
too.
people
I
hate
love
them,
them.
and they're always like, "Oh, they're so cliche," and I'm like, "Yeah, but that doesn't take away the fact that I actually like them."
The cliches are a cliche for a reason.
Yeah,
Like I really like these kind of movies.
yeah.
Okay, before we get on to reviewing, there's something I want to do. I've been waiting to do this for a while. I would like to rephrase or reconsider my rating for Shawshank Redemption.
Really?
I would like to give it a 9 out of 10.
Why?
Because I was thinking about it, and I'll get on to it. There's a reason I'm bringing it up now. But I feel like I was hesitant to give it a 9 because I'd only just given my other one a 9, and I didn't want to give like 2 9s in a row.
Hmm.
And I felt like it would be a bit too lenient. But like when you compare all the movies we've watched so far, like Good Will Hunting and Shawshank are on like such a different level.
Yeah.
And that's why I feel like I can't give Shawshank an 8 when I've given like, you know what I mean? Like I feel like it just needs to be on the same level as Good Will Hunting.
Okay. Okay.
Anyway, so what did you think of this?
I I don't know. It's definitely an 8.
I would give it an 8. I would give it an 8. The one thing I love about it is I love how realistic it feels.
Yeah.
Like, for example, the main one is that like, even though it annoys me, I love the fact that just one scene she's there, and then the next scene she's just dead. You know, they don't do like a goodbye or like a big last moment.
Yes. It makes it seem a bit real.
It does. That's why I like it. I like there's little bits like that I really like because of that.
Mm.
Yeah, and I don't know. It's it's just sad. I like the fact that she dies. It sounds bad, but like it just really makes it feel more impactful, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm, The reason I reckon it is an 8 and not like a 9
Yeah.
or a 10 is mainly the whole romance thing.
Yes,
And
I would
I
agree.
can't work out whether it's because it's not needed or because it just
Mhm.
doesn't feel right from the beginning.
This is the thing. Like, I feel like if it was just a small romance, it wouldn't even be that much of a problem.
No.
I think this fact that it's like even at the end they're still together, it's a bit like, eh.
Yeah. It's the fact that it's a big deal throughout when really it doesn't feel like that should be the main deal throughout the whole movie.
Yeah, 100%. Like, I think I would have. This could have got a 9, and I would have preferred it if they halfway through he was like, yeah, I don't really like Izzy anymore, or like it doesn't really work. I mean, that was it, you know.
Yeah.
Like that would have just like it would have felt like a real thing that could happen, and it would have felt like I don't know. I think I would have preferred that.
Mm.
But it's very difficult. This is probably for me one of the most difficult movies to talk about afterwards because it's very hard to pick something you like to talk about. You know, it's very hard to like pick
Yeah.
something you don't like about it.
I will say, because I feel I've said it and we do this a lot, and it's like when we make jokes and we laugh and stuff,
Yeah.
we're not like laughing at it. We're just kind of making light of it because it's such a serious situation.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, 100%. Like the only reason I was laughing is because like I knew from
My
the
reaction,
start.
right? No, exactly.
I knew from
Yeah.
the start she was gonna die, and the whole time I was kind of hinting towards that she wasn't gonna die. So when
Yeah,
she
no.
died and hearing your reaction, that was what was funny. Like,
Yeah,
seeing
no.
you
Like
wait.
we know how serious it is and stuff, and
Yeah, oh, for sure. Like when I first watched this movie, I was like devastated by it. I really was. It was
they
hard.
do like spoilers, but one of the most recent episodes of Rick and Morty. You know when Morty gets the undo button?
Oh man, that was
Mhm.
devastating.
That broke me in
That
like,
got
and it
me.
was
That
it was
got
only 2 minutes, and I was like,
Yeah.
God damn, like that was this movie.
But no, yeah, exactly. I think that was a good. That was good to bring that up just in case.
Yeah, because I
But
feel like people are like be like, oh, why are you laughing? And it's not because
yeah,
we
no,
think it's funny.
I think that's a good. And also, another thing is that for me, and I'm pretty sure for you, is like laughing is also like a defense mechanism as well.
I get that. It's like when I actually get yelled at or I'm in like a really bad situation, I out of nowhere I just laugh. I can't even control it.
Or smile as well. Smile's a big one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
don't know
I
why I
that.
do it, but I do that, and it's
Or
Yeah.
it's more for me like if there was like a big thing that happens or something happens or I found out on news, it'd be like a smile in disbelief, you know?
yeah.
That happens a lot as well.
Mm.
But yeah, going on to the actual movie though, how do you want to talk about it? Do you want to go through like bits that happened or like characters? It's very hard to talk about, isn't it? I guess maybe we should start with the ending and then like spiral from there maybe.
Okay.
The ending, I think, the bit I like about the ending, apart from the fact she dies and it's very sudden and it feels real, is addition to that, like, it really goes from like 0 to 100 real quick.
Yeah.
Which again, I think lends itself to being like, just out of nowhere, it just speeds up and she's suddenly in bed, and then, you know, from that moment on, you don't see her with a wig anymore, and it just feels very, very like I think from that moment on, you kind of like, wait, surely she's gonna die now, but you don't want to accept it, you know.
Yeah. I think what this does well
Mm.
is that their relationship from the beginning seems genuine.
It feels very
So
genuine, doesn't it?
when they're actually messing around as friends, it kind of feels real. So then when it actually gets to the end, it feels like you've been with these two people who are genuinely friends, and now
Yeah.
that's like being torn apart, you know?
You really do. I think it really helps with the fact that you see him meet as well.
Yeah.
Because
Because
you
you
really
see
know
it from
how.
beginning to end.
Yeah. And even little bits that, like, I kind of just there as a throwaway thing, but I think subconsciously it makes you, like, connect to it is when, like, when they do the lie detector, it's like, alright, are you my best friend? Oh, that's the truth, you know?
Uh-huh.
Because you really start to accept that, like, they really mean a lot to each other.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, and then as soon as she dies, you really feel for him, I think.
Mm.
I think what this movie does well, and it's very similar to how I felt when I watched 13 Reasons Why,
Mm.
is that the whole time it hints so strongly that she's going to die that you start to go, well, I hope she doesn't die, you know? Like,
Yeah. Or that you're like,
surely they're
well,
not
no,
actually,
surely they're not actually. Yeah.
surely they're not actually going to kill her. And then when they
Yeah.
do, you're like, it just hits more because the whole time they've been telling you.
Yeah.
And I think with a lot of movies, especially like,
So
a lot
that almost kind of like it kind of makes you mimic real life in that sense. Because I feel like a lot
exactly.
of people in this scenario would kind of forget about it or just be like, no, this ain't real. You know,
Yeah,
kind of like disbelief.
yeah, but it'll be okay. They'll end up getting upset.
So by them telling you that she is probably going to die throughout the whole movie, you yourself are kind of like, well, then surely she's not going to, you know?
Yes, yeah. Because a lot of times with movies, just everyone expects not a twist, but like, for example, every prison movie, deep down you're like, oh, maybe he's gonna escape, or
Mm.
every movie you have a little bit like, oh, well, surely that's not gonna happen, or surely this
Yeah.
will be changed. And with this, because it doesn't do that, I think that's what really impacts you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure. And it really like even now I'm like, damn, I can't believe she just died. Like it's hard to actually
Yeah.
process. Imagine how I felt when I watched this on my own. I was like, damn, I don't even get to talk to this about anyone. I just got to sit there and
Yeah,
just.
no, that must have been bad.
I was like, what the hell? Because I put it on like, you know, as I was playing my game or whatever, just a little chill thing. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
Mason Kim's in it. I like her. Aza's in it. I like him. I watch it. And I got to the end. I was like, what did I just witness?
Yeah.
And I literally didn't know anyone else who watched it. So I was like, okay, I guess that's interesting.
Mm. I
Um,
think some of
yeah,
the relationships could have been done better. For
yeah,
example, Asa and his brother,
I do agree. I do agree.
because like I said, like I don't think that whole conversation where he was like, "It's not about you, it's about her," like in the hospital, was like earned because we never actually see them really interact
Yeah.
as brothers throughout the whole thing.
Mm.
Um,
I agree. I do agree.
I like how in a short span of time you really feel for Sky's parents, especially when her mum's in her room.
Yeah, they really needed to do that, I think, as well.
And yeah, and they did. I think they did that well, and
They did
in
that
like
very well.
in kind of a realistic way, or at least what I think would have been a realistic way.
No, I 100%. I like connected to that. It's just they handle the situation very well, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But believable as well, very believable. They don't like tiptoe around it,
No.
but they're also not afraid now and again to make a joke that Sky would make, which I feel like would happen.
Yeah.
Like I would be interested to see, and hopefully not, but it wouldn't surprise me if the person who wrote this had like a similar experience,
Yeah. See,
just
that's
based on how well it was written and how good it
Yeah.
was.
another.
Yeah.
The fact that you brought up the fact that her parents kind of like make the jokes that she would make.
Mm.
I like how Ace's character kind of goes from her not like it. He doesn't like the fact that she makes those jokes to he ends up making her a coffin.
Yeah, and he also was like, "Hey, do you want to try it out?"
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
kind of.
exactly.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, there's a lot of subtle stuff, but stuff I really like. I think, like the stuff we're talking about now. I really like that little. I think that's
Carry on.
that's what takes it from, like, it feels like, oh, actors acting, to actually like, okay, this feels like genuine.
Mm.
I think that's the little differences.
I think something else I like as well is that the whole movie, you expect Ace's character to be trying to help like Sky come to terms with her cancer, but it's
Mhm.
actually her trying to help him come to terms with it.
Yeah. Oh,
Because
yeah, that's nice. Yeah.
at the start, she's like, she doesn't care because
Mm.
she's like used to it. And then like Calvin's like, no, don't make those jokes, you know, it's like terrible. Like you shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
And then she kind of helps him to like understand that you can't let it affect you.
You can't let it be like what defines you.
No.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
So I like how they kind of flip that.
Me too. No, me. I really do. I really like that. And like what you said about the brother thing, I agree with it. But I think the fact that we want to see more of the brother is because he's such like a nice character.
Yeah, in the moments we do see is
Yeah, he feels like a really nice guy. You know, like sometimes you see characters, you're like, I wish I saw more of him because I don't really like him that much. So I feel like we need to see more of him. With this guy, I'm just like, I want to see more of him because he had some really nice moments.
Mm.
And I just wish we got to see a little bit more of him being like an older brother type character.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think it's definitely based on how well they did it, based on the story, based on I like the characters a lot. I
Mm-hmm.
think it deserves an 8 for me.
Yeah. The only thing that lets it down is the fact that the relationship seems forced and like
Yeah,
not needed. And maybe
yeah.
some other characters needed a bit more screen time to develop that kind of relationship with the main characters.
I think if Izzy was a different actress,
Mm-hmm.
or if there was a bit less of her, like
Yeah.
towards the end, where they could put more characters in, this movie could have snuck up to a 9. I think
Mm-hmm.
it could have snuck up to a 9 for me.
I think maybe another issue I also have is her old friend.
Yeah,
Because she meets them on the street and then the other two are like, oh sorry, we gotta go. And she's kind of like giving her this like cold kind of vibe.
yeah,
And then they go to the party and then all of a sudden they're like besties. And then you see in that last scene where they're like having like a sleepover and stuff. I'm like, when did we see their relationship get so good?
Oh no, I did.
You know?
I did see that. Yeah, I did see that as well. I did see that as well.
So I think that, along with the brother thing, and then maybe changing the actress, or just like you said, showing less of that whole thing in general, it could have been a better movie.
I agree. No, I agree. But other than that, there's not too much I would change. Like I don't hate too much of it, I would say.
It's like the main thing of this movie shouldn't have been the relationship.
No, it should have been. I think that
Like, I feel if
after
you're
a
going to
certain
include,
point. Sorry, yeah, you go.
if you're going to include something as serious as cancer, I feel like that should be the main focus.
Mm.
Like, I feel like the relationship and the bit at the end, you know, when he's like gets on the plane and stuff, sort of like took away from that because it felt like, well, what was the whole point of her story, like Sky's storyline, you know?
Yeah, no, I like not necessarily focused on the cancer, but just focus a bit more on Sky.
Yeah,
Because I like the fact that like every scene Sky's in, it's not just thrown in your face like, oh, I have cancer. You know what I mean?
no, yeah.
But like, I do agree with what you mean. I do agree. I
Like,
do.
I get that she helped him like sort of overcome like fears and stuff, but by the fact that he got on the plane by himself,
Mm.
you know, But
yeah.
like, I feel like he could have done that without needing to go and see Iz.
Yeah. It felt a lot like the whole time I was expecting them to do you know what, this isn't really working out, you deserve to be with Sky.
Yeah,
Or he would be like, you would go over to Sky and be like, Sky, I'm not with us anymore. I really like you. And she'd be like, but Calvin, I'm dying. He'd be like, I don't care. Something like
yeah.
that. Like, I'm not saying they should have done that because maybe it would have been too forced. But
It's
it
just
felt
how it
like they,
seems when they
it
set it
felt like
up,
they
right?
were going to do that.
Yeah.
Mm. I don't know. Yeah, because this, like, the thing I hate about this is I don't want it to seem like we hate the actress because the actress is a really good actress.
Yeah, yeah,
And she
yeah, yeah.
seemed like a really nice character. Like, it's not I don't like a character, it's just with Otis it didn't go well. But yeah, any final comments other than that?
Nope.
I guess that is it then. We are both giving it an 8.
But I think so.
8 out of 10. Very, very respectable 8 out of 10. Thank you for watching our episode, guys. This has been our reaction to Departures / Then Came You. I have been James.
I've been Elliot.
And these were the post credits.